Chapter 14. Summing up. I was always very fond of the Berne circles, which I used to display in my consulting room. I had another diagram which I reproduce below. It summarises all that is important and all that I have described of the cerebral hemispheres. Each left characteristic is complemented by a right. Reader's note: there is a clear diagram at this point in the form of two columns. On the left column, it is actually headed left, and then there is a right column indicating the two hemispheres. End of reader's note. Left, male. Right, female. Left, penetrating. Right, receptive. Left, active. Right, reposeful. Left, doing. Right, being. Left, thinking. Right, feeling. Left, sensation. Right, intuition. Left, logic. Right, inductive logic. Left, language. Right, empathy. Left, cheerfulness. Right, warmth. Left, anger. Right, the abyss. And finally, left, hostility. Right, despair, hopelessness, loneliness, etc. I think that no worse fate could befall a man or woman than to be born into a family incapable of loving, and unfortunately there seem to be many. Babies are aware of presence or absence of loving, since an absence could mean death. So at birth the newly born might, like Bill, find that life is threatened and the chances of survival uncertain, with the result that a psychology develops honed by a multitude of generations and evolved to improve the chances of survival. Such a psychology, called by Maslow deprivation psychology, which is self-centred, untrusting, approval-seeking, dominating and amoral. The emotionally deprived person is incapable of unconditional love and possibly genuine friendliness. To be able to love, one must have been loved, might be a way of putting it. The loved baby develops in a completely different way. Under what Maslow called being psychology, Abel developed the full potential of his/her nature in the safe embrace of a loving family. It seems possible to me that the battle, murder and sudden death, such a feature of our present-day society, might have its origins in a lack of loving. Jesus Christ's command, "Go ye and love one another," seems to me to hit a nail right on the head. Brought up to date, it seems to me that the great allegorical story of Pilgrim's Progress could represent the painful work of dealing with the negative attributes of our deprivation psychology and journeying towards a state becoming what we really are. Perhaps a journey from darkness into light.